Australia is home to the largest sand islands in the world, and right here off the coast of Brisbane we have the top three. We've got Gorge, Moreton Island and Minjerribah, otherwise known as Stradbroke Island. Only 45 minutes from home, but it cost us nearly $500 to camp here. So this weekend we're heading over to find out if it's actually worth it. So the car is fully packed. We squeezed everything we own into this tiny little sedan.
Tiny little sedan? This is a very medium-sized sedan.
Medium-sized sedan. But we're very fortunate because our two friends, Ethan and Geordie, that we're meeting up with at the terminal have a four-wheel drive, and they've taken our giant esky because there was no way we would fit it in this car. But besides that, I'm actually pretty impressed that we fit everything into the back of this car, and we've just shoved it all in, every little crack and crevice we could find. Apparently also Stradbroke Island is the best spot in Australia to catch a glimpse of whales from land. So hopefully that's something that we can see.
I don't think it's whale season.
It's not? Oh. It's predicted to rain 20 mils by 2 p.m. this afternoon, which is a huge issue.
What time is it now?
I think it's about 11. So
11:20.
We've got 3 hours before it's predicted to bucket down rain, which is just our luck. So we need to rush to our campsite and set up as soon as possible. Now we're making about a 21-minute drive through North Stradbroke to Cylinder Beach, which is where we're camping for the weekend, and yeah, it should be an easy drive. These roads look amazing. I was kind of expecting like a lot more of dirt swept roads than this, but we'll see what we get. We managed to get everything set up just in time, and with the bit of light left, we figured we'd make the most of it. Because not long after that, the weather finally caught up to us. It rained the whole night last night, and then there was this crazy storm wind, so we had to keep pegging down our marquee and our tents. Didn't have a very good sleep.
And when I woke up, huntsman, this big, sitting on the mesh. And then as Ham goes to open up the zip, another huntsman on his face.
By the next morning, it felt like a completely different space. Clear skies, wildlife everywhere, and finally a chance to see what makes this island so special. So we made our way to North Gorge Walk, one of the most well-known spots on the island. And even with the insane wind, it didn't disappoint. Pretty windy.
Oh yeah.
I probably can't use a single bit of this audio.
We're at the North Gorge Walk!
Your
and
mic.
it's really windy!
This wind is so insane. After that, we headed inland to Brown Lake, a freshwater lake tucked away in the middle of the island, with its natural colour coming from the surrounding tea trees. Oh, there's hundreds of little toads. Look at them. But to really explore Stradbroke, you need to get out onto the beach. It was already shaping up to be a good trip, but this is where it really started to open up. cool. There's a sandbar like running all the way just here, and then in between is this amazing swimming water that's really, really warm. And then beyond that is quite crazy waves, and every now and then we'll get a huge wave come through, but it's really nice. I'm at the pub. Love the pub.
I'm at the pub and I love it. We're at the pub. Oh, hell yeah. Fucking chips are ready. Yeah. Yippee for chippies.
By the end of the day, I was really glad we made the trip over here. This beach is completely covered in all these crab holes, and this might look small, but like next to my hand, that's a big hole. I do not want to meet the crab that is living in down there. Maybe we could get him to come out.
Right now it's 5 a.m. and that would feel very early except for the fact that we went to bed at 6:30 p.m.
It is actually so nice being able to go to sleep when the sun goes down and wake up with the sun as well, because you just feel a bit more in tune with nature, and being able to watch the sunrise and not even feel tired to get up for it is pretty nice. I didn't even make a noise. That's better. It's still too hot for me.
Wait, one more. Cheers, big ears. What?
What the heck? I'm looking for dolphins. I was told that they were gonna meet me here. But
I got up at sunrise, I went to the ocean. Where are my dolphins?
I can't even swim.
I don't know how to.
I don't feel safe being this close to this ocean. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. Lost my whole coffee. I just made this coffee, and it was too hot to drink because my cup is too good. Too good at keeping it warm. And then I bloody spilled it all. Look at that. Ruined. He's pretty cute, Lala. Nothing quite like breakfast in the hammock. I think it's about 6 o'clock. And already we've had a coffee on the beach, taken some photos, had a walk around on the beach, then it started raining, came back to camp, and now eating breakfast in the hammock, all before 6 a.m. That's my kind of morning. And then today, I think we're heading over to Amity Point. We couldn't head over there yesterday because it just kept raining. Good morning, bud.
I got little legs.
What an amazing place. The rocks are so cool. We've just arrived at Amity Point on the northwest corner of Stradbroke, and we were looking for a beach that we could come drive on. This is definitely not the right one. It's covered in all this driftwood, but if I may say so, this is some good quality driftwood. And this is also apparently a turtle nesting beach during November, December, I think the sign said. There's turtles that come and nest here, which is really cool. Maybe it's to do with all this driftwood that gives them shelter or something, I'm not sure. You know, just our luck, it's a very windy day, very cold, and it's been raining all morning, so we'll be lucky if we can swim in the ocean today, but we'll just have to see how we go. This spot was easily my favorite. No crowds, clear water, and it just felt like we had so much space to ourselves.
So full of squeaky sand. Could be worse.
Yeah, if it squeaks, you know it's a good quality sand, right? That's how you can tell. The funny thing is, the beach we were at yesterday, down Cylinder Beach, I thought was actually the nicest beach I'd been to in my whole life. And then today we come to this beach, Deadman's Beach, and I think it's just as nice, if not nicer.
Yeah, the beaches are so beautiful.
It's crazy, huh? And after all these hours in the sun, we were feeling pretty wrecked. So we just spent the whole afternoon hanging out in the hammock and enjoying the shade. It's Monday morning now. We just had our final breakfast here at camp, and just our luck, it started raining for about 10 minutes. So all of our campsite got thoroughly wet. And in about 2 hours, we have to pack it all up. So that's not really what we wanted, but it's what we got. But there's some amazing kangaroos just right next to us while we're having our breakfasts. It's lovely. We've just pulled up to the ferry terminal and we're just waiting in line.
And we were in the ticket office. Turns out I accidentally booked the same ferry once in December and then identical again in January.
So I guess we're coming back, right?
We have no choice but to use our credit and come back another time.
So if you guys have any ideas of what we should do next time we come to North Stradbroke, which will be in the next few months, please let us know so we can check it out next time we come.
If you enjoyed this video, smash that subscribe button, bitch.
Sorry for swearing, but she means it.
I didn't get just one serving of hot chippies. I got 2 lunches of hot chippies, and that's all a girl could really want. Maybe even on the way home I'll get some hot chippies. A girl can dream, can't she?